welcome to Valley Varieties. I'm your host, April Davidson. I have today Patric Jones. He's running for City Council over there in Fowler, not too far from us. Hi, Patric.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm doing great, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good, doing well.
So I wanted to introduce you. You have a few issues that are very important to you, and that is what is driving your force there. You would like to get involved with the children and the seniors. You would like to go ahead and build a community center.
Yes, I want to see about, getting a community center built that they can use it for both seniors and the kids. They can all use it. They can do activities there, seniors, get the kids something. The ones that don't play sports. Fowler's a big sports town.
Okay.
But if you have a kid that don't play sports, there's really nothing for them to do there. So community center would be a place for them to go. They'll play sports with their friends, but they just don't want to play competitive.
Okay, that would be the perfect place for my son if we lived over there then.
So it's a place to hang out, the kids to hang out, do things, and for the seniors, we need a bigger, better senior center where we can attract more seniors and have more activities for them to do. Because our seniors took care of us, now it's our turn.
That sounds fair. Yeah, definitely. So a place that they can go and meet up and maybe drink some coffee and get some newspapers read and talk about some issues and
just have a place where they can go and have another voice that they can talk to.
That would be great.
A lot of them live alone, so a place that they can go and have friends that they talk to and see every day.
That would be awesome. That would be great. Yeah. And so what made you decide you wanted to jump on this wagon?
Well, I wanted to get into the politics because a lot of people around town want to see some change happen.
Okay.
My biggest thing is if you can't do what you're supposed to do or what you promise people that you can do within your 4 or 8 year term, then step aside, let somebody else give it a shot. I don't believe the city council is supposed to be a lifetime appointment like our Supreme Court judges are.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in term limits. I believe even as low as city council needs to have term limits. Give them 2 years. If they can't do it in 8 years, or 2 terms, if they can't do it in 8 years, then it just wasn't your cup of tea. Let somebody else give it a shot. I have very, very good support in Fowler. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes that we can't get into right now. There's a investigation happening right now,
okay.
So we just have to let that play out, let the people of Fowler hear about it when it breaks. But it's not about that. It's about the kids, the seniors, and the citizens of Fowler.
Yeah.
Get something in there that somebody's going to listen to them, be available for them to talk to.
That sounds great. And so what do you plan on doing once you guys get the senior citizen building and children building built? Like, that's going to take a while. So
that'll take a while. Nothing happens overnight in politics, as you know.
But you guys can celebrate once you get it built.
Oh yeah, they're celebrating right now. They just had a new fire station completed.
Wow.
So, and because of COVID, they haven't been able to have any grand opening or ribbon cutting for it yet.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, Fowler's growing, and
Yes,
our
it is.
Infrastructure needs to grow with it.
Yes.
Our police, fire, public works, all that needs to grow with our population.
Yes.
I figure our population with this census is going to be probably 7,500 or more.
Okay.
I'm guesstimating about 8,000.
And what has it been before?
Right now we're sitting at, I think it's 63.
Okay, so that's quite a big jump.
When I was in high school in the 80s, we were at 3,200.
Okay,
So
it's definitely
growing.
growing.
I know a lot of businesses want to come in.
Mm-hmm.
As long as we can control the growth, our police, fire, and public works should be able to keep up with the demand.
That would be great. And so when you talk to people, how do you tell them about this idea you have?
The first thing I tell them is I can't promise you anything, because if I promise you anything, I've already lied to you
Okay.
because I'm one vote of 5. If I can get 2 other councilmen to go with me and agree with my ideas, then we can get the ball rolling on certain things.
Okay.
But that's just my big thing. I won't lie to you. You know, so I promise you I will do the best job I can.
There you go.
Once
That
I get
sounds-
in.
That sounds really nice.
And it's just something that I really want to get into. I believe I can help Fowler citizens. You know, all of them. I have a Facebook page, Fowler Citizens Voices.
Okay.
You know, it started out just as my election page for this season, but it's turned into so much more. Information gets passed through there. People advertise on there, you know, and it's an open forum. I don't censor them. I have a lot of kids that follow what I do.
Okay.
So the only censoring I do is on language. And before I remove anything, I'll message the person. I'll say, hey, you know, we got to watch how we say this. And then I'll tell them, most of them say, oh, okay, yeah, I didn't mean, you know, I got a little heated. And I understand that.
Oh,
you know, we're not all going to agree and we're going to get upset about things. But as long as we can be civil about it, that page is open. You know?
I got confused. I was like, why would they be cussing on your page? And then I realized it's because stuff gets heated on there. Yeah, and then there's children also that are able to get onto your page, and that wouldn't be good.
And it's been very well received. Very
That's
well
good.
received, so.
That's good. I bet your family's so proud of you.
They are. I mean, I know if my dad was still alive,
Aw.
he would definitely be right there beside me.
Main supporter right there.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
mean, my parents were police and fire dispatchers for the city of Fowler years
Okay.
and years and years ago
Wow.
when I was in high school. And that job went to the county of Fresno. They turned it over to them. But my whole high school years, I lived above the old fire station. There's 2 apartments up there. Most people don't even know that.
Oh my gosh.
And it's just, my heart's in Fowler. I just want a place that we're going to grow, but we can still have that small town atmosphere.
Right.
So my grandkids will feel comfortable going to school there, growing up there.
That's so awesome. Oh my gosh. I grew up in a little town, so I completely understand. I ended up in Fresno. So I understand what it was like to have that small town. Yeah, kind of lost that when I moved here, but that doesn't mean you can't get it back somewhere small like that. That's so great to hear that story. What other memories, if you don't mind me asking, do you have that? Just a small town.
I mean, being we're a sports town, and we always have been.
Yeah.
Friday Night Lights is,
Very important.
Everybody from town is at that football stadium. We're all watching our high school team. Baseball is a big sport there in town. Fowler's a great town.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, Fowler's a great town. It's just there's a couple directions they've started going that people aren't on board with.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you can get people on board with your ideas, but you got to talk to the people. You can't just sit on the council and the 5 of you decide without talking to the citizens.
Yeah.
You know, what do they really want?
Yeah.
Maybe they want that restaurant that you guys said we didn't need. Maybe they wanted that laundromat.
Yeah.
You know, maybe they wanted whatever the people, you
Right.
know. And if it's something the city can do and it will benefit everybody, you know, because the benefit of the city is what the city council should be about.
Right.
You know, there should be no benefit in it for you except for just the smile on your face of saying, hey, you know what? I had a hand in helping get that done.
Right.
You know, I'm never going to be one to say, hey, that was my idea and my idea only.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm not there to take credit for anything. The citizens are the ones that are going to benefit. And
Yes.
that's what all politicians should be about, the citizens
Yeah.
that they represent.
So it sounds like you want to be the voice of the citizens, the senior citizens, and the children, and you want to bring great things over there to Fowler.
I do, and that's because that's why I come up with the name Fowler Citizens Voices for the Facebook
Oh,
page.
yes. I think it's perfect. It's very fitting.
You know, and I have people that disagree with me, and that's great. You know, you're not going to agree
Never
with everything.
hurts to disagree.
You know, but sit down and talk to me. I'll hear your ideas, you hear mine. You know, a lot of times I might change my mind and say, you know what, your idea is better. Let's look into that one. You know, you have to be open to discuss and talk about things. You can't be so closed-minded that it's my way, that's it, that's the
Yeah.
only way we're going to do it.
Yes.
You know, so I'm not your typical politician. You know, I'm willing to sit and talk to you about it. It's a bipartisan position, so our party preference is not supposed to play in anything we do with the city
Okay.
council.
Okay.
So whether a Democrat or Republic or independent, it's not supposed to have anything to do with your city council role, and it shouldn't.
It shouldn't. You're right. When it comes to that kind of stuff, yeah, you're right. That's
Because we're at a
great.
level that, you know, and we're still a small enough town, we should still be able to do that.
Yeah. Is this your only goal as far as right now? Or are you having bigger things in your pocket for later?
Well, right now, I've got some other things that, you know, I have in my pocket. I, you know, haven't really spoken about it or talked to anybody about it. I have another councilman that, you know, I've talked to a little bit here and there and threw some ideas out there, and, you know, and we agree on a lot of stuff. We disagree.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's more to come.
Okay.
That's what we can say now. But I want to get the seniors and the kids
Taken
thing
care of.
at least on the board so we can talk about it.
Yeah.
You know, that's where it all has to start. We have
Yes.
to talk about it. We have to find the funding, find grants, you know, that we can get, and just go from there. You know, and then once I can get something started, then I'll feel like I'm accomplishing something. Because like I've told people, if in 4 years I don't feel I've accomplished nothing, I won't run again.
Yeah.
But if I can get even something started, then I've got to see that through. And I think if the citizens of Fowler give me that chance, they'll see I am a doer. I will get something started.
Yeah. That sounds great. Is there anything else you'd like to share?
We just need everybody from Fowler to go out and vote. Your vote matters, whether it's just one vote. We have such a small voting population there in Fowler. It all could come down to one vote. So get out there and vote. I know a lot of you have voted already early, which is great. I have. But your vote counts. Your vote counts for the city council race as much as it does for the presidential race.
And then what is your Facebook page again so that they can add you?
Fowler Citizens Voices, and it's open. You know, we try to keep it just within the city, you know, people that live there. If you have any affiliation with town, you used to live there, you went to school there, whatever, just send an invite, and more than likely you'll be accepted.
Okay. Well, good luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you again.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.